What's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now before we jump in today's video, man, you should have know what you should have been did. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to save the world. We're trying to save as many people as we can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guy. Now listen, man, I haven't done one of Truth Talks videos reaction in a minute. So I was like, you know what, let me just bring y'all back to some truth talk, man. Today we got the sinister truth about Chick-fil-A. A lot of y'all probably ate Chick-fil-A in the past. Most of y'all probably still eat it to this day, you know. So we just gonna be seeing the truth about Chick-fil-A. I'm pretty sure he got some hidden knowledge within this video. So let's just jump into it, man.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk video. In today's episode, we'll be talking about why you shouldn't eat Chick-fil-A. Let's get right into it. If you live in the US, then chances are you have seen or even eaten at a Chick-fil-A restaurant in your lifetime. Chick-fil-A is one of the biggest fast food restaurants in the US, ranking as the 5th biggest fast food restaurant. Most people who have eaten at Chick-fil-A usually say the same thing. They love Chick-fil-A's food. Not only are they known for making good tasting chicken sandwiches, but they're also known for having great customer service. Chick-fil-A is known for having the nicest employees, or at least they act nice while they're on the clock. As someone who has eaten at Chick-fil-A in the past, I do agree. Chick-fil-A has good tasting chicken sandwiches, and their staff is usually very polite. Good food and good service.
I mean, whose staff is never polite, Yeah, and I'm sure you have the disrespectful staff members, but in anywhere you go, in any corporation, any business, the staff is always going to try to be their best self just to get more customers in,
This isn't the only thing Chick-fil-A is known for. They're also known for having good morals. Chick-fil-A prides themselves in being a Christian faith-based company. As many of you might already know,
Hold up. From the beginning, Chouette based his business on biblical principles that he believed were also good business principles. And since 1982, our corporate purpose has guided all that we do. We keep our purpose front and center because it helps us to steward our business and our work to positively influence everyone we meet, to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us, to have a positive influence on all who come in contact with Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A takes their religion seriously, going as far as closing every single one of their restaurants on Sunday so its employees may attend church. Chick-fil-A loses $1 billion every year that they continue closing on Sundays, and to many, this shows that those who run Chick-fil-A are truly worshippers of God. Chick-fil-A is also known to be very charitable, giving money to many different charities, also even paying for some of their employees' education. You may be asking yourself right now, if Chick-fil-A makes good tasting food, has good customer service, and has their morals together, why is the Truth Is making this video on them? Well, because the truth is always far more sinister. On the surface, Chick-fil-A appears to be a good place to eat, ran by good, God-fearing people. But
Look, if a guy is looking like this, man, if a guy if a guy is looking like this, bro, I automatically think of something sinister, bro. I don't know why. It's just an instinct, bro.
as you'll soon learn, Chick-fil-A shouldn't be trusted blindly. Those who run Chick-fil-A take pride in being good Christian people who stand by their products, even if it's probably one of the worst things that you can eat for your health. Now let's make it clear that I know Chick-fil-A isn't supposed to be a healthy choice as it's fried chicken, but Chick-fil-A takes unhealthy to a whole new level. In my opinion, it appears that Chick-fil-A created this good, wholesome Christian image to be able to sell their health-destroying chicken sandwiches. All of the good that Chick-fil-A does gets contradicted when we see the product Chick-fil-A sells to their millions of customers. How can Chick-fil-A call themselves good Christian people while serving chicken sandwiches that will lead anyone who eats them to an early demise? The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the lead selling item that Chick-fil-A sells, and on the surface, the sandwich seems pretty harmless. If you're like most people, you never really even look at the product's ingredient list or nutrition facts. At most, you might see what's the calorie count, and that's about it. And if you're one of those people who just look at the calorie count, this is exactly how Chick-fil-A gets you to believe they're not as bad as they seem. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich has a pretty standard calorie count for a chicken sandwich, clocking in at about 440 calories, which is not that bad for a chicken sandwich. Now, what Chick-fil-A doesn't show you on their app, unless you scroll to the very bottom past their sauces, is the nutrition facts and its ingredient list. In the nutrition facts, you can easily see this isn't as healthy as it first seemed, even at 440 calories. The sodium in this chicken sandwich clocks in about 1400 milligrams of salt. That's more than half your daily average intake of sodium. This is without adding anything else to the sandwich. Commonly, the sandwich is eaten paired with fries, a drink, and their famous Polynesian sauce. Now we could already see that sodium-wise, this sandwich is far from healthy, and this is just the beginning. We need to dig deeper into their ingredient list.
Oh, man.
Quickly.
Not the ingredients. Not the ingredients. They got that soybean oil. Dang. Normally when you see a lot of ingredients and things, it's not good for you, man. You know, nothing that's good for you should have all this ingredients in it. All this extra stuff, all this sugar. Like, dang, man. Hold on. Why is sugar like dropped multiple times? See, you got soy, you got salt. Like, what? Let me see what you got.
We can see that this is a very long ingredient list for a simple little chicken sandwich. In just the fried chicken itself, it has a few ingredients that makes me question Chick-fil-A's morals. There are several unneeded ingredients that are thrown in these chicken sandwiches for no apparent reason. I'm pretty sure you guys know that a chicken sandwich doesn't require this many ingredients. The first questionable ingredients this fried chicken contains is MSG. MSG is a harmful additive that can cause tons of side effects in some people. MSG is known to cause headaches, sweating, weakness, nausea, obesity, along many other health problems. MSG is also highly addictive, and it's the reason many food companies and restaurants use it in their food.
That's why I tell y'all to download the Yuka app, man. The Yuka app is gonna save a lot of y'all, man. Because whenever you go to the grocery store, all you gotta do is use the Yuka app, scan the back of whatever item you're getting, and it's gonna show you all the negative defects and positive effects of the ingredients. You know, because all these ingredients, sometimes they're not even necessary. You know, I was watching one of Mark the Messenger's videos when he was in Jamaica, and bruh, it wasn't over 10 ingredients in this thing that he showed. You know, I forgot what he showed, but it was bare minimum like 3 to 4 ingredients. So when you see things with a whole bunch of ingredients, red flag, automatic red flag.
Safe to assume Chick-fil-A 100% knows this, but making their chicken sandwiches more tasteful and addictive is more important than their customers' health. The next ingredient we need to look at in the fried chicken is what's in the flour they bread the chicken in. Again,
Hold on.
I thought it'd be interesting to dive into a culture for a whole semester, but
the flour contains MSG and sodium aluminum phosphate, which
Why are most of these things named twice? That's that's a double red flag, bro. Some of these things are named like multiple times, bro.
is a risky additive with tons of long-term side effects. The possible long-term side effects are anemia, bone problems, chronic aluminum toxicity, and even brain damage. Sodium aluminum phosphate literally contains aluminum in it, as is in the title of the additive. Now, if Chick-fil-A claims to be a good Christian company, how do they find no problem feeding people additives that contain aluminum in it? These additives are in a lot of big food brands, and people may consume these additives much more than they expect, which can lead to developing these side effects later in a person's life. The next ingredient in this chicken sandwich is monocalcium phosphate, another additive with a very bad long-term side effect. This additive is known to be harmful to the heart in excessive amounts. It's already looking pretty bad for Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich.
Alright, I'm tired of watching this guy eat, bro. I'm tired of watching.
But we're not done yet, because those at Chick-fil-A feel like it's a great idea to also put silicone in their delicious chicken sandwiches. The chicken sandwiches spices contain an additive that I cannot even pronounce. This additive is
Dimethyl polysilicene. Dang. Dimethyl polysilicene. Dang, bro, why is it so long? And then you got polydimethysilicene.
is literally silicone and is used in many fast food restaurants. It is considered an anti-foaming agent, which again What is an anti-foaming agent doing in a simple little chicken sandwich?
Hold on, a foaming agent? Did I read that right? Did I read that wrong?
There's a few more questionable ingredients in these chicken sandwiches, but you already get the point. Chick-fil-A aren't practicing what they preach. Even in their grilled chicken sandwiches, there's these questionable ingredients that makes you ask, why does grilled chicken need all of this? I want people to understand, all these harmful additives are not needed to make a simple chicken sandwich. Why does Chick-fil-A need MSG, aluminum, and silicone to make a chicken sandwich taste good? Making simple chicken sandwiches at home does not require not even half of these ingredients. So why does Chick-fil-A add all of this into their food? In my opinion, it appears that Chick-fil-A adds all these harmful additives in their food for the same reason the other fast food restaurants do. Chick-fil-A is a greedy company who would take shortcuts to make more money. They are pushing the same destructive food that is destroying the health of our people. Chick-fil-A disguised themselves as a trustworthy restaurant who cared about the people.
And I think that's why you'll probably see more people eating at Chick-fil-A than McDonald's, Wendy's, all these other places, because Chick-fil-A has built a branding behind their name to where now people feel like they're healthy, they're the best fast food chain to eat from, you know, so.
But in reality, Chick-fil-A is a wolf in sheep's
It's always deep. You know, he said a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's always
clothing.
deep.
They assured that they train their employees to treat their customers right, to further the illusion that they are good people. They even go as far as incorporating God into their company's image, and this is where I believe Chick-fil-A goes too far. If those who run Chick-fil-A claim that they're Christians, then how are they okay with going against everything that God stands for? I am pretty sure
what I'm
feeding
saying.
people food loaded with harmful additives and packed with sodium wouldn't align with what Jesus expects from his people. The whole act of closing on Sunday makes it a bit more believable, but their menu, which is what the restaurant is all about, goes directly against Christian morals. Chick-fil-A is clearly choosing money over morality, and in the same breath, claim that they're on God's side. Even their logo to me seems suspicious, as it appears to be the number 6. It's
Oh my. See, it's always a deeper agenda behind things, bruh. Always a deeper agenda, man.
clear to me that Chick-fil-A doesn't worship anything but money. And until their menu changes and removes all those harmful ingredients that are destroying the health of millions of people, I won't believe otherwise. I know the best way to avoid these harmful additives is by making your own food at home, but sometimes you don't have the time, so you have to get a quick bite out. It should be illegal to feed us food that has all these risks, but we know that won't happen. Companies like Chick-fil-A would continue to exist and would continue to serve millions of people their harmful chicken sandwiches. I know I don't normally cover restaurants, but I felt this was important, as Chick-fil-A is literally using an image of God-fearing people to sell chicken sandwiches loaded with harmful additives. To me, this is extremely wrong, and Chick-fil-A should be exposed for it. We shouldn't consume food that is created to destroy us. We need to show these greedy companies that we will not support them feeding us this garbage. If you guys like this video and would like me to cover any other restaurants, let me know below. Would you still be eating at Chick-fil-A after watching this video?
No.
Well, that's it for this one.
I wasn't personally even eating at Chick-fil-A in the first place. I must have ate there at least once or twice, man, if I'm keeping it a buck. You know, this is why it's important, man. I know our flesh can get the best of us. You know, sometimes when we're on the go, we might be like, oh, let me stop here, get a quick bite. But man, sometimes the long-term effects isn't even worth it, man. Sometimes the long-term effects of that these food chains are causing our bodies to go through, it's not even worth it at that point. It's better to just starve yourself until you get home, you know. Like, man, bro, it's always something deeper behind these industries out there. You know, whenever you see something gain so much popularity, so much buzz, always open a eye to those things, you know, because there's always a deeper agenda behind it, you know. But comment down below y'all thoughts and opinions, man. Do y'all still eat Chick-fil-A, or will y'all still be going to Chick-fil-A? You know, like the video if you learned anything new. Share this video with someone who's a Chick-fil-A fanatic, you know, and subscribe if you're not already. Oh my god, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Watch this end screen that's gonna pop up on the top of my head. And listen, man, I'll catch you on the next one, and I'm out.